Um, hey y'all, I know y'all can't see me because it's dark. And what time is it, Pierre?
422.
It's 4:22. And I was in here talking. I mean, it's real because there's a little glimmer of light. I don't know if that's gonna pick up the, the thing up there. Anyway, we in here talking. I don't know if this is pillow talk or not. What do you call this?
General talk about, now ain't pillow talk. Talking about anything and everything.
At 4 something in the morning.
Mm,
Anyway, uh, Pierre, I'm in here like I had two trees that I really really liked. One of my little trees died. It was in the back, and we had it cut down. Now I got this other little tree in the front. That's a dogwood tree, and since we've been living here, I have watched the little tree just kind of come into her own. I always look forward to in the spring the little thing blooms and it just had the cutest little. The blooms are so dainty, but they don't last long. They only last about 2 3 days, and usually for some reason there always is a storm that comes right after that little tree blooms, and then it'll look like somebody just went out there. It actually looks like after a wedding, how people, like if you like throw petals down and a person walks, like how people do petals and stuff, and then, whatever, trying to be romantic or whatever. That's what it looks like on the lawn. They'll just, after the storm, it's just these white little petals just laying all over the grass. And I can always count on a storm coming after that little tree blooms. And last year she got sick, and part of her died. And this year, I think that I figured out what's going on with her. I think that because she's so close to these, it's like a blackjack tree, and then it's one, two, three oak trees that are around her. And at one point, around all of those trees were azaleas. It was just azaleas that had were planted here when this house was originally built. I'm pretty sure. I think that those azalea bushes were probably 40 something years old. And year before last, right before all this stuff started, we had them removed. We had two sets of them, and I mean there were it was that the bushes were spent. You feed them. At first, when I feed them, it would rejuvenate them, and then it just got to the point where they were just exhausted. So we got those up, and then we resided over there. Oh man! So I'm laying here in the bed. Pierre's sitting up here talking about going out there and just taking some loppers and just cutting the tree. Well, the parts that's dead, they just cut it off. And I'm sitting up here like, no, you don't. You don't just cut a tree, especially a flowering tree, any kind of way. It has to be cut a certain way, and then it has to be cut at a certain time, and in a way where it doesn't stress the tree. How about this man lays up in here and starts quoting a Bible verse? Go on and give him the verse, Pierre. Come on.
no,
Come
you
on.
heard it. Go on and tell it.
No, come on and do your Bible verse since you're going to sit up here and go evangelistic on me. Come on.
Well, Lord said that any branch that's not producing fruit is cut down and cast into the fire.
And,
That's all I said.
and so that's his entryway, the gateway Bible verse that he's going to use to go out there and just hack on my tree. And he'll do that all the time. You be saying something, and then he'll just come out with this random Bible verse to apply to it. And it just is, I was like, are you serious right now? And I mean, the Bible, the word is always applicable, but Pierre does this. And I was like, I wish I could have taped it right when he was doing it, cause he just let it just flow right straight up out his mouth. And I was just like, okay. And that's supposed to justify him going out there and just whacking on the tree, stressing my tree out, and killing it. But he just, I don't know what's wrong with this dude, y'all. This man just be doing stuff. So we just in here talking. I have, look, let me hush. I just wanted to tell y'all about, I don't even know what to call him. But he's in here doing his thing this morning. We just talking about all kind of stuff about work and about Pierre's activity and his self, cause he been on like a perpetual vacation is what I'm gonna call it, cause this stuff he calling work right now. I think, well, I know he's easing into retirement, cause he's about 25 years old now, and yeah, he yeah.
Semi.
Well, that's the first I done heard of
Oh,
it.
well.
He gonna talking about that means semi-retirement. And don't nobody know about this except for him. Not even his job. But he got it like that. But this is crazy. He just he just a man to do. He does what he wants to do when he want to do it. Just like right now, he just walked out of here. He just got up, put his robe on, walked out. But it's just, I don't know. I just want y'all to hear this man in here with this stuff he comes up with. Pierre ain't 100% serious all the time. Like he comes off on the videos a lot of times. It just seems like I'm the one always cutting up or doing something. But he has plenty of stuff in his crawl, and at any given time, you just really don't know. Anyway, y'all, it is Friday, July the 30th. I cannot believe that this month is almost gone. And yeah. So y'all have a good one and enjoy yourself. Enjoy life is what I should say. I won't say enjoy yourself because that has too many things tied to it, but I will say enjoy life. Toodles.